Hello everyone, how are you? Okay, so what I want to talk to you about tonight is there's this piece of music called Flutes, which is also known as the theme music to a cookery show called Farmhouse Kitchen. Now, I don't think it's not on terrestrial telly anymore, but it might be in syndication. It used to be shown in the afternoons, like in like the 70s and the 80s. And the idea is that it's like some farmhouse somewhere in Yorkshire, and you know, there's all this nice food being prepared and stuff. It gives you ideas, you know, as to how to cook on a budget and whatnot. But what stands out for a lot of people is the actual music, which is this piece called Flutes by Reg Wolf, I believe it is. And I think before Farmhouse Kitchen was even a thing, it was like just a piece of library music. So quite often there's these pieces of library music which you know, just you know, recorded. They're on like a small label, and then years later somebody finds it and then it's used as a theme tune for like a popular TV show, in this case Farmhouse Kitchen. And it's probably in syndication somewhere. I don't know if you've seen it if you're outside the UK, but but there's a few interesting things to, you know, to actually learn from it. The main one being like this, because it's like a jazz waltz. Don't let the word jazz put you off. It's more sort of like it's a bit more sort of fusiony, but it's in, yeah, it's in like it's a jazz waltz, so it's either in like a very fast 6 or like a 3/4, but like in jazz time. So it's so I'll talk you through the chords first of all. So like basically it's like standard power chords. So C, B flat, and then to E flat. But what we're going to do, yeah, so what we're doing here, right, skipping the string, and then on the B flat we're playing this. So it's a really good one for practicing string skipping and tightening up your rhythm playing as well. And I use these little stubby picks now. Just means I can weave in between the strings a lot quicker. So, but it's a good one to practice because it'll like I say, it'll tighten your rhythm playing up, but it'll also get you used to like doing string skipping in a rhythm guitar context. Now in the original that's played on like the vibraphones. But it works really well on guitar. I mean, that's have a bit of bass in there as well, but and then what actually gives it its name. It's like the melody's played on the flute. It's like this jazz flute. I don't know who the flautist is, but he or she is pretty virtuosic. So actually even going a bit crazy at parts. But so we're going. So I'm just playing this about half speed. Yeah, and then it kind of like speeds up a bit. So rather, sorry, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And then in the middle there's a solo. So I'm not going to explore the solo today because it's kind of improvised, but you could try working on maybe like some Dorian patterns, like in like some C Dorian patterns there. But even like these, because they're playing in fours. Yeah. 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 It's interesting just to explore some of these sometimes. I always find it, when I'm transcribing music, if I find an interesting phrase, then I'll try playing it in different keys or modes, or just to see what I can get out of it, because it's like, again, it's quite an interesting picking pattern, that one. I mean, with it being a flute, of course, it's going to be really should be played in a higher octave, but you know. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. But that's only like an approximation though. So yeah, let me know what you think. I know this is probably going to be a bit unusual, and you've probably never heard this music before, but I'll post a link to it, and then let me know what you think. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.